Hello YTPC. The bumblebees are out and about. It's got to be maybe 75 degrees. Nice little wind. Once again, getting the grass finished. And I got to do some weed whacking in a minute. Thought I'd take this moment to give a little story. You may find entertaining. At least when I reflect upon it, I find it very funny. I was assigned, when I was back in seminary, I was assigned to a parish. And it was my first time really serving at Mass as an altar server. And I was still learning the ropes and everything I need to do. And I'm up sitting next to the deacon, going through Mass. And what happens is, the gospel is just read. And you see, there's a point in time when the altar server is supposed to get up, get the sacramentary, which has all the Eucharistic prayers and everything, and place it on the altar, right? And also keep in mind, everything the altar server is supposed to do, you're supposed to do in such a way that is not distracting. You know, the attention is supposed to be on Christ and on the prayers, not on what the altar server is doing. So, what happens is, excuse me, I gotta light up here. You're not gonna see my elbow curmudgeon because I'm doing it with my other hand. So, but pretend it's an elbow shot.
Hey, did he ever get in touch?
Anyway, I was rudely interrupted for a second there. So there I am sitting by the deacon. Gospel is just read, and Father goes up to get the homily. Now, here it is. I know I'm supposed to put that book up there at some point. So what do? I start to panic. I'm going, oh my God, wait. Was I supposed to have the book up there already? When was I supposed to do it? So in my panic, I stand up, walk over to the sacramentary, to the book, and while he's giving his homily, walk up to the middle of the altar, start placing the book, and as I'm doing, his Father stops talking. And I don't look at him, because I already know I just screwed up. I just screwed up bad. He's dead silent. The people are silent. I'm not even looking at the people, because I'm so scared. I'm starting to smile to myself, going, oh no, this is bad. This is really bad. And I'm just going, well, once you start to do something, if there's any altar servers out there, you're supposed to just go with it as if that was intentional. You know, you're not supposed to just stop what you're doing and go back, you know. So I just go with it. Just going with it. Put the book up there, put it on a little stand, walk back over to my seat, and as I'm sitting there, the deacon starts to go, Father's going to tell you something. I'm like, yeah, I already know it's coming. That was a huge distraction, because the focus at that point went from what Father was doing, giving the homily, to me, walking across the altar in the sanctuary, you know. It was one of my embarrassing moments, which, by the way, I've had quite a few embarrassing moments, because I tend to get very anxious. And when my anxiety goes up, I start to panic, and I'm like, what do I do? And I freaked out. And of course, Father, do you know what you did wrong there, son? He didn't say son, but yes, Father, I know. Yeah, later on after Mass, he was telling me, I know, Father. Anything worth doing is worth doing badly, is what Chesterton used to say. And the point of that was, you can't expect to be the best at something. If you want to be the best, you got to start off doing it poorly, so that you can become good and then do it well. Tell you one thing, I never made that mistake again. And I was a very good altar server after that. Became like second nature. Anyway, I thought I'd share that small little story. I was thinking about it as I was sitting here smoking. And maybe you got a laugh out of that, or maybe you're bored out of your mind. So, anything else? Let's see. I think that's it, because more than likely someone's going to come out here and interrupt us. So, God bless, be thankful and grateful, and thank you for watching and tuning in at times. These random, silly thoughts that I have at times. So, take care, everybody.